Mark Abrams here in Philadelphia, and we're here to talk about the big fight card this Saturday night live at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. We have a big night of boxing. RDR Promotions, yet coming back with another terrific show. Right now, we got I think nine big fights on the card, and we got some of the fighters on the line with us to talk about everything going on Saturday night. So I'm going to just run down the card, and we got some of the fighters that are coming in and out. So we'll get to them when it's their time to talk. So we got a couple pro debuters. Rayquam McDaniel taking on Soslin Albarov in a super welterweight fight. Timurlin Ramkulov, 2-1-2, taking on Jadon Irvin in a 4-round middleweight fight. We got 3-0 Nicholas Sullivan taking on 3-11 Braulio Avila in a 135-pound fight. Boima Karma, 1-0, taking on Michael Gibbons. That's in a welterweight fight. We have a pro debuter, a much talked about pro debuter. Rashaan Adams is going to make his pro debut, taking on 0-4 Joshua Zimmerman. And Rashaan, we got Rashaan on the line with us. Rashaan, how you doing?
How you doing, man? I'm good. How about you?
Good, doing good. So talk to us. You're making your pro debut on Saturday night, live at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, live on bxngtv.com. Should be a terrific fight. Rashaan, been a long time coming to talk about it.
It's been a minute, man. I've been supposed to debut for a while now. It's around like March. Supposed to debut around March, and then I had 5 other fights that I was supposed to have, and a lot of fighters backed out and didn't want to fight me. So finally got one. Yeah, man, it's time to put on the show now. I'm glad to finally be on the stage.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Not much is known about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Started boxing since I was 8. Been in the game since I was 8. Done won a couple of regionals. Very known in Philly. Didn't get to fight in the nationals too much because just didn't travel. Didn't get to travel out there. It was too young. But I definitely got fights in the regionals in local area. Got 60 amateur fights. Won most of them. Don't want to give up the record, but more wins than losses. And I'm sharp. I'm ready. It's time to go. It's not too much to be said. It's just time to show people what's going on.
You're taking on Joshua Zimmerman. He's 0-4. He's starving for a win, so he's hungry.
Yes.
What can you tell us about him?
I know he just fought not too long ago. He's been active, so I know he's been active. So he should be ready for this one right here. So he's, like you say, he's going to be hungry. He's going to come in hungry. But that's not going to make no difference to me.
We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you in a moment as we go up the card. Very interesting fight. A 4-round super lightweight fight between 2 undefeated fighters, Rayquam Butler and Nahim Parker, both 3-0. Nahim is trying to finish training, so he may join us. I don't know if he will or not. But we have Brooklyn, New York's own Rayquam Butler. Rayquam, what's happening?
What's up? Can you hear me?
You can hear us. Yes, we hear you.
All right, I can hear you.
To talk to us about this fight on Saturday night, taking on the undefeated Nahim Parker, 3-0 of Camden, New Jersey.
Well, I'm always looking forward to a challenge. Like, I don't like easy fights. Like, the record is good and everything, but based on compared to my last opponent, which had like 25 fights, I feel like it's not really much of a step up, but it's still a good fight altogether.
This is your second consecutive fight here in Philadelphia. I know you enjoyed the first one here. Now signed with RDR Promotions. What's it like now? Is it coming back for the second time? You feel a little bit more at home now?
Most definitely. That's gonna be like my second home now.
Talk about Nahim Parker. I know you just said you don't feel it's a step up, but he is 3-0. He's from Camden, New Jersey, right across the bridge. Talk about it. Him as an opponent.
He's a pretty good fighter. I'll say that much, but I don't want to like give up too much because that might like kind of give up my game plan on things. But he's a good fighter to have in front of me.
There you have it. We'll get back to you in a minute for some last words as well. We got an interesting super featherweight, Joshua Ortiz, who we've seen a lot here, 7-0. He'll be making an appearance against opponent yet to be determined. Also, in a 6-round super welterweight fight, we have a battle of Philadelphia-based 154-pounders. We got 9-2-2 Isaiah Wise taking on 3-3 Dwayne Williams, 3-3 knockouts. We have Isaiah Wise on with us. Excuse me, right now, Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
In the co-feature bout. You ready to rock and roll Saturday night? Talk about it.
Yes, I am. Just, ready to put on another performance.
Dwayne Williams, a Philly guy. Do you know him? What do you know about him? If not,
actually, no, I don't. Which is funny, but I don't know too much about him. I know he's right-handed. I don't do all the film study. I let the coaches do that, and then at the end of the day, no matter how they look on camera, they're not going to look the same when they go in there against me. So I just try to stick to my game plan, stick to what me and my coaches been working on, and come out with the victory.
You're a fighter now. You have a you got some good backing now. You have a good management team, DKO management, Jim Kurtz and Dave Dubinsky. What's it like now? I know you were a fighter. You were getting fights coming up, and now you have a management team behind you who believes in you.
It's great. You always want people behind you to support you, whether if it's management. When I first started, I was signed with Russell Peltz, and if you got a promoter behind you, so they're basically doing their job, making sure they find fights and make sure they put me on cards and keep me busy, especially since the pandemic ended. With the COVID, no one was really fighting through it. And then those who did get the opportunity, hopefully they took advantage of it. I didn't. So I'm just happy to get back. This is my second fight in 2 months since my last one. So I just want to keep the ball rolling.
In fact, you're one of your co-managers, Dave Dubinsky's chiming in, watching us here tonight.
What's up, Dave?
We'll get back to you in a minute for a couple final comments. It takes us to the main event. We have a local favorite, Donald Smith, 12-1, taking on 11-2, 10 knockouts, all the way from Midwest City, Oklahoma, named Elijah Pierce. Donald was supposed to join us. I have calls into his manager, his manager. The manager, Donald, for some reason, is not on right now. But we do have the guy from Midwest City, Oklahoma, Elijah Pierce. Elijah, thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank y'all for having me.
So talk about this fight. Hey, you're a kid from Oklahoma, headlining in one of the big fight cities of this country, Philadelphia, PA, taking on Donald Smith. You got some impressive accolades yourself, 11-2, 10 big knockouts. Talk to us for 3 days out before this fight.
Well, yeah, this would be my first time coming back to Philly after my placing in the Olympic qualifiers, I believe in 2014. So I'm happy to come back. It's going to be a good fight, but to be honest, this is where I deserve this level of competition. I'm on another level than this gentleman, to be honest. I've always been on a higher ceiling of fighters. I'm really deserving to be on the level of the Shakurs, the Chris Colberts, Ryan Garcias, Devin Haney's. I've been in the same situations as those gentlemen, and just my 2 losses that I do have, they don't speak to my pedigree as a fighter. I've went through a lot in my career due to personal issues, bad management, things of that sort. And, everything that I've gotten has came from me and my family. My coach, my trainer, my father, my mother, my manage, my now new management. Now things are actually coming into fruition even more. So I'm really just excited to finally display the true Elijah Pierce and give people, something they've never seen before.
It's a big fight card Saturday Night Live on bxngtv.com. I guess you have a lot of your people tuning in on the stream, huh?
Oh yes, sir.
From Midwest. Where is Midwest City, Oklahoma?
I couldn't tell you.
It's more in the outskirts of Oklahoma City.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
This is my
neighboring city.
My father and trainer, Andy Pierce.
What can you tell us? I know you said that you feel that Donald Smith is not on your level. What do you think of his fighter? Have you seen him?
I mean, like I said, he's obviously he's tall. He's has a pretty decent jab. Rangy and whatnot. But at the end of the day, like I've watched him. My father's watched him, and like I said, I've been in there with several world champions. Like I said, my record doesn't speak for my talent, and really, I mean, I'm looking at him as another great accolade that will solidify myself as being that high upper echelon fighter that I am, and that I know I am.
You got some good experience in this role in the sense that you walked into a fighter at the time named Devontae Jones from Augusta, Georgia. You walked into Augusta, Georgia, and stopped him in the third round. Is this kind of the same scenario? You kind of like this role a little bit.
I mean, absolutely. I would consider myself the hometown hero. I mean, I didn't stop several guys in their hometowns. Even my biggest fight to date, when I stopped Irvin Gonzalez, which he was 12-0, 8 knockouts, and I was a 12-1 underdog in that fight, and I dropped him twice in the first round and ended him in the third. And from which I had ended up getting signed by Lou DiBella before I ended up having a personal situation occur to whereas that ended more so abruptly. But like I said, this is more so just about me proving myself. I've put in the work. I've no longer had the distractions that was hindering my career. Like I said, I've been through a lot, and I'm just excited to finally solidify myself, and that's just all there is to it. And everyone who attends the fight, that they will definitely see why.
And we'll get back to you in a sec. But that shows a lot about you. Still 25 years old and ready, willing, and able to take on any and all comers. And you'll be doing that again this Saturday night live at the 2300 Arena in South Philadelphia. RDR Promotions, Donald Smith taking on Elijah Pierce in the main event. If you can't be on the scene, see it live on bxngtv.com. Rich Quinones will be on the call. I'll be part of the broadcast team, and it's going to be a tremendous night of boxing. So for the couple fighters who joined us, I just want to get some last words from everyone. First, we'll start with the debuting Rashaan Adams. Rashaan, get ready for this pro debut. Tell all the fans out there, the fans coming to see you, the fans going to be watching around the world, what they can expect, and give them a final word. And I believe his volume is down. Rashaan's volume is not working for some reason. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to say thank everybody for the support. Everybody been anticipating to see me and see me on stage and everything. Everybody going to watch and see the show that I'm put on and everything. So I appreciate everybody for their patience, and I'm not going to disappoint. It's going to be a knockout for sure.
Pro debuting Rashaan Adams, guaranteeing a knockout Saturday night at the 2300 in Philadelphia. Let's go to Rayquam Butler. Rayquam, just a couple final words. You want to say something to Nahim Parker if you're saying this, or just a couple final words out there for the fans? I think we're lagging with Rayquam a little bit.
What was that?
Rayquam,
could you hear me?
just some final words. Yeah, we hear you. Final words.
All right. Final words. I'll say it like this. Even though we both 3-0, I'm gonna show that we're not on the same level. There's levels to boxing, and I'm gonna show that.
There you have it, Rayquam Butler. We will see you Friday at the weigh-in, then see you Saturday night live at 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. Should be a tremendous night. I see your manager Jason Scalzo chiming in, saying hello, watching this. Let's go to the co-main event. Isaiah Wise, take on Dwayne Williams. Just give us your final thoughts before we see you at the weigh-in Friday night, and then in the ring Saturday night, 2300 Arena.
Final thoughts. Just thank you to everybody who's coming out. At the same time, you already know that I'm gonna try to steal the show with a performance. It's gonna be definitely a friendly, fan-friendly type of event. I get in there, I mix it up, and let's get that victory.
Now, finally, let's go to Elijah Pierce, who we're making the trip, I think, tomorrow from Oklahoma. By the way, Elijah, what does WXXLF stand for?
Oh, the Wolf. Well, the Triple X. I don't know if you've ever seen before, like any toxic chemical or any substance that has a warning label on it with the Triple X.
Oh, okay.
Acknowledges the fact of the unknown, and you never know what you're gonna get with me. And I like to pride myself on being unpredictable when I'm in the ring.
So that's your nickname.
Yes, sir.
There you have it. So, final words for the fans out there who are going to be watching you fight live at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia this Saturday night, which can be, on paper, you look at this main event, Donald Smith is a terrific fighter. You look at the resume of Elijah Pierce, you've heard him talk about going into opponent's hometown and knocking out guys who are undefeated, guys who won, lost, guys who were there to win. And Elijah Pierce obviously doesn't get those memos in the mail usually, and he writes his own script. So tell the fans out there one last time what we're going to see Saturday night.
Well, one thing about Donald Smith, like I said, the one time he's fought any real competition, he's lost. And honestly, you've kind of said it best yourself. And even in the articles that I've read, Donald Smith is taking on Elijah Pierce, meaning I'm the big dog of this show. I'm the one that's gonna put on a hell of a performance, and I guarantee Donald's ass is gonna be on the canvas. Believe that.
There he is, a man from the Sooner State coming east of Philadelphia. It's going to be a great night of boxing. I thank you for everyone. There's still a few tickets remain, so stop by the 2300 Arena. Go on the website and purchase your ticket. This main event is definitely going to be the fight of the night anywhere in this country. And obviously, there's other stuff going on, but Pierce and Smith, there's going to be so much fireworks going on at the 2300 Arena Saturday. Thank you all for joining me for a few minutes. We'll all see you at the weigh-in. We'll be streaming the weigh-in, and we'll see you Saturday night in the ring. And Elijah, Rashaan, Isaiah, Rayquam, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in a couple days.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.